The release of Huawei's Mate 60 series of mobile phones and its newly developed Kirin 9000S chip has attracted nationwide attention. As early as the end of August, Huawei quietly launched the Mate 60 series of mobile phones. This new product has brought countless surprises and confidence to domestic users. The Kirin 9000S chip has become Huawei's latest self-developed chip with its 7nm process and support for 5G networks. The great significance of this series of releases is that it represents Huawei's successful solution to the US technology blockade problem, and also marks that domestic chip technology has reached a new level. After Huawei announced its return to 5G, the United States did not reflect on the effectiveness of its sanctions against China. Instead, it intensified its efforts and announced that it would continue to tighten the containment of Chinese chips. Anyone with a discerning eye can see that the United States is going head-to-head with China. But Speaker of the House of Representatives McCarthy suddenly said that China had transferred a sum of money to Biden's account. What's going on? The Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives accused China of bribing Biden with money. When China and the United States were each playing their cards over the chip issue, McCarthy alleged on his social platform that a large amount of money had been transferred to Biden's account, which was located in Biden's hometown in Delaware, and the transfer fund is from China. In addition, McCarthy also said that the House Oversight Committee found that during the critical period of Biden's presidential campaign, his son's account also received 2 transfers of up to $260,000. Prior to this, former U.S. President Trump also said that Biden was controlled by China and damaged the reputation of the U.S. leader. Next, McCarthy is preparing to use this as an excuse to launch a formal impeachment investigation against Biden, accusing Biden and his relatives of corruption, abusing their power, and obtaining improper benefits from commercial activities in China and other countries. McCarthy also accused Biden of concealing these facts from the public during the campaign and harming U.S. national security and interests. Biden, for his part, has strongly denied all accusations. He said that he has never discussed business activities with his family and has not received any payment. A White House spokesman also called McCarthy's impeachment inquiry the worst form of extreme politics and said there was no evidence to support his claims. Currently, McCarthy's impeachment inquiry has not officially begun. He needs the support of a majority vote in the House of Representatives to start the process. However, with the House currently controlled by Democrats, McCarthy's plan may be difficult to implement. In addition, Biden also has the protection of the Senate. Even if the House of Representatives passes the impeachment clause, the Senate will need a 2/3 majority vote to convict Biden. In fact, similar news came out as early as May this year. At that time, House Oversight Committee Chairman Cuomo also released bank records. But when asked whether Biden had been influenced by Chinese bribery in his decision-making, Cuomo could not even cite a single example. But he insisted that Biden puts China first and leaves the United States behind. Raimondo believes that Huawei cannot produce advanced chips. China is not yet ready to send money to Biden. All in all, McCarthy believes that Biden has taken money from China and done things for China, thereby threatening the national security of the United States. At the same time, it also favors China over the United States in some decisions. Although I don't know what evidence McCarthy has in hand, this matter is simply ridiculous and laughable. As we all know, the United States' containment of China in all aspects in recent years can be said to be airtight. Whether it is in terms of tariffs or in the semiconductor field, strict measures have been introduced to restrict China's development. Including when this news was exposed, the United States had just introduced the latest chip bill, which absolutely does not allow Chinese companies to receive even a penny of U.S. subsidies. This is also true in the field of tariffs. Before U.S. Commerce Secretary Raimondo visited China at that time, there was speculation that the Section 301 tariffs imposed on China might be relaxed or even cancelled. As a result, Raimondo said nothing during the entire visit, and after the visit to China, he stated that the Section 301 tariffs would not be lifted until the U.S. Trade Department concluded its investigation. After Huawei was dismantled, it raised questions about the effectiveness of the U.S. chip ban. According to McCarthy, if this is all extra-legal favor to China, then how strict should the original sanctions be? From China's perspective, it has not enjoyed any care. Take Huawei's recent breakthrough in 5G chips, for example. To prepare for this day, Huawei has been silent for 3 years. What would happen if the United States releases its chips? Huawei has survived the most difficult times. Now that China is sending money to Biden and begging the United States to show its favor, will anyone believe it? In addition, in the field of lithography machines, there is also good news from China. A research team from the Department of Physics of Tsinghua University discovered that although they have not mastered ASML's advanced EUV technology, putting several photolithography machines together and concentrating the beam through an accelerator can also produce extreme violet light, which is called steady-state microbunching. SSMB, new method. And compared with ASML's technology, this kind of light is more excellent, ensuring high intensity while maintaining lower costs. Some experts said that this technology will greatly enhance China's ability to break through U.S. restrictions. Therefore, China has even less reason to send money to Biden. In addition, China will not give in on the Taiwan issue. Using money to bribe Biden is something China has not yet reached. The release of Huawei's Mate 60 series mobile phones and Kirin 9000S chip is highly anticipated because it marks Huawei's successful breakthrough in the U.S. technology blockade. Huawei's confidentiality behavior has been interpreted as the existence of state secrets, which involves issues of national security and commercial fairness. Some netizens have questioned commercial fairness and the proportion of national content, but Huawei's confidentiality behavior has been interpreted as protecting partners and shouldering all pressure. In any case, Huawei's successful breakthrough is an important milestone for China's technology industry and the competitiveness of the entire country.